Hey y'all, welcome back to DiamondTrail Ranch. Today, I want to talk to you about something that every chicken keeper runs into sooner or later. How to keep a continuous flock from brand new chicks all the way up to older laying hens without gaps in egg production or chaos in your coop. Right now, right in front of us, you're seeing two different stages, okay? We've got teenage birds that aren't quite ready to be out free ranging yet. And then we got our established laying flock doing what they do best right over there, okay? These ones right here. The setup right here does not happen by accident. It takes a little time. It is intentional. I'll show you how to plan for it, okay? So bottom line, why the continuous flocks matter. One of the biggest mistakes new chicken owners will make is getting all their birds at the same time. It sounds great at first, same age, same feed, same coop. A few years down the road, you're going to hit some hiccups, guys. All your hens slow down and stop laying all at once. If you keep a continuous flock, think of it kind of like a garden, okay? You always have layers coming up. You don't panic when older hens slow down. Your egg supply stays steady, and your flock stays balanced socially. It's basically thinking 1 to 2 years ahead instead of just right now. We're actually working on doing the same thing with our garden right now, keeping various herbs and edibles, all the vegetables basically on like a consistent schedule with the seasons. Excuse me, there's someone leaf blowing behind us. That's all right. When we start with chicks, that's your foundation though. These birds are learning everything. Their heat, they're learning their food, they're learning safety, water. We usually bring in new chicks every year or every other year, depending on how many birds we already have. You don't need a huge batch. 4 to 6 chicks keeps your egg supply stable long term. If you're a prepper, you can up it a little more if you really need to. If you're doing the carnivore diet, that's a whole nother topic. Obviously, you just play your numbers by whatever you're working with, okay? At this stage, though, you want to make sure they got the proper heat, high protein starter feed, zero contact with the adult flock. That's why you can see we have this temporary one pen off the side of our little red barn here. Keep them away from our bigger birds. Chicks don't need to be rushed out, okay? Slow and steady gives you stronger birds later on. Stage 2, which is what you're seeing here, these guys right here are going to be the in-between phase. We actually have some in the incubator. I just don't have them on film right now. We have the stage before these. And we actually have some after the incubator, I believe, on the porch. So we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 stages right now. So this right here, the one you're looking at though, these birds aren't babies anymore, okay? But they're also not ready to be out with the big girls either. Teenage birds need their own space, visual exposure to the older flock, which they're getting plenty of over here, and they need their time to build their confidence. We like to let them see the adult birds through fencing, the wire, mesh, chicken, things like that. So they learn flock behavior without getting bullied, because they will get bullied if you let them out too early. This phase right here is critical. Rushing it leads to injuries, stress, setbacks. When teenage birds are fully feathered and confident, that's when you can start the integration. You want to make sure you're doing it in like kind of spurts, if you will. Like when I say that, I mean like during the daylight, when the birds are well fed, so they're not fighting each other, right? And with plenty of space. They are very territorial they kind of develop cliques, okay? That's what I mentioned earlier at the beginning. You'll see pecking orders, you'll see little pecking, that's normal. The birds already know each other visually. It's usually short-lived, okay? This is where your future layers will officially join the rotation. And the older birds that we have over there, they will, if you want, you can have them free range. You don't have to. We do. We let ours free range. They're still valuable, even if they are laying less. And time of year can have an impact, weather on that as well. That's okay. Older birds teach the younger ones how to forage, help them maintain the flock order, still lay occasionally, and contribute experience to the entire group as a whole. A continuous flock doesn't mean replacing your older birds. It means supporting them while the younger ones are stepping up, okay? It's not a bad thing. If you want this to be simple, here's an easy plan for you right here. The too long didn't read. Add your new chicks every 12 to 18 months, okay? Keep age groups slightly staggered. Like I said, I have 4 stages right now. We have the incubators, the chick chicks on the porch, kind of in like a, almost looks like a You might have seen them in our other videos. I have them in our live videos all the time too. Then you have the teenage phase over there, and then we have these guys, the older ones out here, free ranging all over the property. Never integrate birds that are too small. It'd be a bad day. Let time do the work. Time is your friend here. You don't need perfection. You just need patience. Honestly, that's it. If you're raising chickens and you're trying to plan long term, drop a comment and tell me where you're at. What phase? Are you still in the incubator? Are you thinking about going to the big box and getting the new chicks over there? Teenagers, laying hens, let me know. If you want more real life homestead content like this, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell. It's free. We post long form videos Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. You get daily shorts. I try to get at least a couple shorts out a day. Keep you guys going, to see what homestead life is actually like. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but they're building more homes on smaller lots every day. So I don't know. It's like these subdivisions are all built on one giant foundation anymore. It's crazy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.